Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to buff out some of that window scuff on my truck, and what we're going to use is hand cleaner, Fast Orange hand cleaner, and the thing is you got to have pumice in it. So I picked some of it up. I got a Canadian Tire, and we're going to mix in a little bit of this pre-polish. You can get that at greenslapidary.com, and it's used for rock tumbling. It's about 6 1/4 a pound. You don't need that much. So what we're going to do is take some of this hand cleaner, maybe about 3 teaspoons, maybe 4 teaspoons worth. It doesn't have to be all that accurate. And on top of that, we're going to grab about a teaspoon of this pre-polish grit. Okay, there's one more after that. You can get a polish. This is a little bit more coarse. And so what we'll do is we'll just add that in on top of the hand cleaner. And then we'll just take a teaspoon and we'll mush it in and stir it around. And kind of hard to do that with the camera in my hands. So we'll just mush that in there for a bit, and then we'll show you what it looks like afterwards. So there you are. You've got your paste made up of about 4-to-1, 3-to-1 mixture of the pumice hand cleaner and the grit, the polish. What we'll do is we'll take that out to the truck. We'll dab some on the window, and we'll use a 7-inch polisher, side polisher, to grind it in or bump it up. Okay, so we're going to put some paste on, but before we go ahead and put all the paste on, let's put a piece of tape on there just to protect one area to give you an idea of the before and after look. So we'll stick a piece of tape on there. So whatever's under that tape is actually not going to get hit with the polisher. Okay, so we'll put some more polish on now, just dab it around. Now some people use like a rubbing compound and the pumice hand cleaner. I decided to go with the pumice hand cleaner and the rock polisher grit. And the reason is the hand cleaner, when you're buffing it setting 4 with these grinders, it won't harden onto the glass. Like, you're not heating it up and cooking it right to the glass. So that actually happens with the polish. You got to use a razor to scrape the polish off, I found anyway. So we're just using these two. Okay, so we've got her all buffed in. Now we'll take that tape off and give you an idea what it looks. Well, wipe it all down first. As you can see, just by doing that little bit, it's pretty obvious this compound does it gets rid of that scuff mark on the glass. Okay, so there you go. That's what it looks like polished up. Okay, so we'll just continue on, do the whole window. You'll notice I got masking tape on top of the black trim around the door. Just try not to buff that black up and scuff it up. Clean everything off, and there it is before. And there it is after. All that scuff mark buffed out.